Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today I'm going to be playing the new champion and showing you guys the best deck for playing it. Now, this deck, honestly, guys, is absolutely absurd. The new champion is crazy in Mortar. I don't even know what Supercell was thinking giving us a new card that will make us stronger for Mortar, because we already are too strong. So 100% I would recommend playing this, guys. It is absolutely just crazy. Let's go ahead and play the cannon card here a little bit spread out, just so that we can, you know, deal with all of that. I could pop the ability, but honestly, I feel like I'm better off just not and saving that elixir. In double elixir, guys, this is absolutely insane. You know what? Like, it is absolutely crazy. You get so much damage, and it's just 100% worth it. So we're going to go ahead and defend this MegaKnight. I mean, I could have popped my ability there, but I feel like saving that 2 elixir is going to play out better for us in the long run. Then we can go ahead and just play the miner with the bats there, put a little bit of pressure on him. He has to play the executioner, which is always good, because now he doesn't have a ton of elixir to, you know, build up some massive push on us, and then we can counter push with the mortar. Now, one thing that I absolutely love about this deck, guys, is the ability to pressure 2 lanes. It is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what Supercell is thinking. I feel like every single time they release a card, they're like, okay, what can we do to be even worse than the last time? And so, you know, like, Supercell's crazy, man. I don't know what to say. But other than that, you know what, I think this update is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. The only other complaint I have is, you know, the new arena sometimes makes me feel like I'm gonna have like a stroke or a little seizure or something. So, you know, maybe if we could tone down the flashes once in a while. No, I'm joking. It's really not that big of a deal. But no, it's a very cool update. Let's go ahead and play the Ice Wizard to slow that guy down. Then we can go ahead and play some bats there as well, just to melt through that P.E.K.K.A. and deal with all of that. And we'll see what he plays in response to those evil bats. I have a feeling he has a counter to them, so I'll just wait. He does play the Executioner. I guess we could have maybe went for a miner, but I feel like, again, saving our elixir is just a bit of a safer play because our deck is so expensive. We can go ahead and play the cannon cart right here, and then we'll probably start the new champion in the very back here. He's going to go ahead and go for a slow push as well, so let's go ahead, let's start it in the back, and then let's go ahead and play the evil mortar. Now, anything he plays in this lane will get absolutely slammed by our ability, so we're just going to wait a second, you know, we'll give it a bit of time. Now we're going to pop the ability. Let's go ahead and play the Ice Wizard here just to help deal with his on the other lane. You'll see there, all of that is just getting absolutely slammed, which is just, it's insane. It is so broken, guys. I have a lock, not a lock on the tower, sorry, but now we do have the lock on the tower, and we have the cannon cart and everything going there. We can go ahead and play another mortar as well, just to really keep the pressure up in him. We have the Goblin gang going opposite lane, so I think that right side tower is going to go down for sure. I'd be very surprised if we don't, or at the very least, if we don't get it super low, to the point where we can go ahead and play the miner there. Yeah, we're going to take that out. That's going to be a nice win, so let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match with this absolutely absurd deck. Alright, you guys, next matchup. Now, I also want to say I am going to be doing another top 5 mortar decks coming up pretty quick here, because I know you guys love those videos, so let me know down below if you want that. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and start making guides again. I had a bunch that I was cooking up before I moved, and then obviously, you know, I moved, so things got a little bit crazy, so I wasn't able to complete them. So I think I want to make some updated guides for you guys. We have 20% battery. Wouldn't be a Benny video if we didn't have that, so, you know, we'll deal with that. Let's go ahead and pop the ability here. I just want to help take everything out, and then also take out his guy with the zap. I don't know what his name is, but overall, really solid defense. That is absolutely just absurd. I really have no words. I feel like some people were like, no, it's not OP, whatever, but like, man, it is broken, and there's no way around that. This is like almost Little Prince V2. I feel like maybe 1 or 2 nerfs would get it not OP, but like, I don't know, man, it has a little bit too much value, I feel like. Let's go ahead and play the mortar here, just do that to get some, you know, pressure on this guy. We have the bats going as well to help take stuff out. Not that there's anything worth taking out there, but you know how it is. And then he's gonna play the Goblin machine. Kind of refreshing to see that in the meta, honestly. You don't really see that very often anymore, so it's nice to see that. I kind of hope it comes into the meta, because I feel like it was here for like a day and then it just disappeared. I'm gonna go ahead and play my little Freak Steam here to get something going, and then he's gonna play the I-Drag, or E-Drag, sorry. So let's go ahead and pop the ability, try to get rid of his Evo E-Drag, just because, you know, I don't want to deal with it. The nice thing about this deck as well is it does really shred the Evo E-Drag so that we don't have to mess with it. And, you know, that works out really well for us, because I freaking hate that card, so I'm very happy about that. Now, I feel like we don't want to go super aggressive here, but at the same time, I feel like we're in a really good position. So I'm going to start the Ice Wizard in the back here. I feel like that's a pretty safe play. He's going to start his Freak Machine in the back there. I don't really know what else to call it, so I'm just going to be calling him the Freak Machine because, you know, it just feels right. Let's go ahead and play the Evil Bats here. Let's see if we can bait out his ability. And then, okay, he's going to play the E-Spirit. I'm going to go ahead. There's the ability, so that is really good. He played it very early, so even if it gets on the tower, it's not going to do that much damage. And then we can go ahead and play another Ice Wizard here just to kind of keep pressure on that Inferno Dragon so that we can get a Mortar lock, and we will get some damage from that. He's going to play the Goblin Machine, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Freak Man here, and then, okay, we're just going to wait a second, I feel like that's the best play. We can go ahead and play the Mortar in the opposite lane, actually, to keep the pressure up on this guy, and then I'm going to go ahead and play Miner on the tower, and then let's go ahead and pop the ability again just to get some really good value. I'm even going to play my arrows right here just to kind of help take everything out. We do get that on the tower, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and just play the Ice Wizard here to help kind of slow all of that down, and then he's probably going to pop the ability in a second here, so let's go ahead and play the cannon cart. We definitely did just feed that right in. So that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good play by us, but that's okay. He's gonna play the Evo E-Drag at the bridge there. That was a little bit interesting. Let's go ahead and let's just play some play the Miner and some arrows. We can play the Ice Wizard here just to make sure we don't take anything too crazy. And then okay, let's go ahead and play our Freak Machine right here. And then let's go ahead and play some bats. Ooh, this could be dangerous. I'm gonna have to use my arrows to defend here. Whoa, what is going on? Okay. Let's go ahead and pop the ability on the Freak Machine. Let's go ahead and play the arrows. This is so close. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Okay, let's give him a good game and let's give him a good luck. That was crazy. I did not expect a graveyard there. Alright, you guys, next matchup, we're just making quick work of all of the opposition. Honestly, we're absolutely slamming people now. I'm not too sure what the best way to defend this situation is going to be, because I obviously don't want to let that get on the tower, but I also don't want to give him a ton of value. He popped the ability a little bit early there, actually super early, so I don't really know what he was thinking there. I'm going to go ahead and play the cannon card here. Oh my goodness, he has E-Drag as well, so this guy's got the champion and the freaking annoying E-Drag evolution, so we'll see how we deal with this. But cannon cart, no, it's not going to get on the tower. He used a ton of elixir there though, so I'm going to go ahead and Mortar opposite lane, because I feel like he won't have elixir to defend that. And then obviously we don't really have to counter the E-Drag just because like it sucks on its own, so we should be okay there. I have a feeling this guy's going to do some crazy pushes on us though, so we do have to be ready for that. I feel like when we are, you know, in a situation where it's the Goblinstein versus the Goblinstein, whoever pops the ability first is going to come out on top usually. But also the person that pops it too early is going to get slammed, so it's really about timing here. Another tip I will give you guys is if you're going to play it, kind of play it in this area instead of right back here, just because it keeps them spread out so that they, you know, your opponent can't get a ton of spell damage on them or anything like that, you know. So it just makes it a little bit harder to counter for them. Let's go ahead and, oh, is he not using the Evo, or am I crazy? Let's go ahead and get the Miner on the tower, and then I'm going to go ahead and Evo Mortar on this lane, and then I'm going to pop the ability in a second here, because he is going to have to defend that Evo Mortar, and then our ability should kind of help absolutely shred everything. So we should get rid of that E-Drag at the very least. We do get it pretty low, so that's good, and we have the Evo Mortar lock there still. He's going to play the guards. That was a pretty good play. And then I guess we can play the Ice Wizard here, but we do have really good damage on both towers here, so I'm very happy about that. Pretty good Miner by him there. I'm going to play the Goblin Gang, but it might get slammed by his ability. If he pops it, he does. So I'm going to have to play the arrows here, and then, you know, we can just leave it at that. We're still in a pretty good position here, I feel like, even though we took a little bit of damage there. So yeah, he's going to start the E-Drag in the back again. I guess he isn't using the Evo. I'm pretty crazy. I don't really know where I got that in my head that he was using the Evo. Looks like he's going to just build up a push, which is also kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and do this. And then, okay, I'm going to pop the ability here just to kind of help shred everything around. And then hopefully we can get some of this stuff down. Let's go ahead and use our arrows just to help slam all of that. And overall, pretty solid defense. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I'm surprised we didn't take more damage. We can go ahead and play the Mortar here, and I think that's going to be a win. So let's go ahead and give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. Alright, you guys, next matchup, this guy has Goblinstein, and so do we, but we have the Mortar down, so hopefully we can get some nice damage there. He's going to play the Hogs in the opposite lane. I'm going to go ahead and play my Bats and the Ice Wizard there, and then he popped his ability really early, so maybe we can take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and pop our ability right here just to get some damage onto the tower, as well as his little like freaky scientist there. I don't know what his name is, but you know, we'll figure it out, and then we'll get some nice damage on both towers, so I'm very happy about that. That is a pretty good exchange for us, I feel like. And then, you know, we'll slow it down from there. I feel like there's really no point in going too aggressive quite yet. We can split the Goblin Gang in the back just to get some movement going and get our cycle going, and then we can play the Mortar on this side. He's going to use the log, which is kind of good because you know, why not bait out the log. And then Okay, let's go ahead and play the cannon cart right here, just to help out with that, and it'll also help out with the Valk, and then I'm going to leave it at that. He popped the ability way too early again. That was a huge mistake. I feel like, you know, don't be that guy. Try to let it spread out as much as you can before you pop the ability. And then we're going to play our freak show right here, and then let's go ahead and play a miner on the tower. This guy's cooked. I don't know what he's going to do here. So we got all of that. Let's go ahead and pop the ability now. That's going to zap everything and just absolutely rearrange his brain, and we are going to get that tower down very easily. He's going to use his log as well, so we could go ahead and play a Goblin gang in the pocket if we really wanted to. Okay, I think it might be worth doing, but at the same, I know he has Royal Delivery, so let's not go too aggressive. We'll just play the bats there just to keep him busy. He is going to play his Goblinstein in the back, so let's go ahead and let's start our Ice Wizard. I keep calling him Goblinstein, but I know it's Goblinstein. I don't know why, it just feels right to say that. Let's go ahead and play the cannon card here. He's probably going to pop the ability. That was a better ability, but still a little bit early, so he's not going to get the full value out of it. And then he's going to Earthquake as well, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Evil Mortar here, and then we can go ahead and play our Freak Show in the pocket, and then, you know, we'll kind of figure out what he's going to do in response to that. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, I don't think we'll get the ability off in time. Actually, okay, we will. So we do get some damage on the tower, but, you know, I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more value out of that if possible. His Evil Bomber is pretty low. I don't think we'll have to worry about that. We do have our arrows if we need to use them as well, so that will be good. We can go ahead and play the cannon card here. He's going to go ahead and play some Royal Hogs, so let's go ahead and play the Mortar just to pull them. And then cannon card is going to be an MVP and absolutely slam his Evil Bomber, or his regular Bomber, sorry. We can go ahead and play our Goblinstein in the pocket again here just to keep that pressure up on him. And then let's go ahead and pop the ability. That'll get some damage on the Valkyrie and the tower as well, which is nice. We do get a Mortar shot as well, so that's going to be a nice win there. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. Alright guys, last matchup. Let's go ahead and just play the Mortar here first play. Hopefully we can get a win here. I feel like we've been running through the opposition today, so, you know, I feel like we are just absolutely slamming kids. This deck is crazy. Honestly, guys, it's just absolutely absurd. I love it so much. Now, if you have made it to... What the heck? Okay, hold up. That was a little crazy. I wasn't expecting lightning there. Okay, well, anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by that lightning. If you guys have made it to this point, if you have watched this far, let me know down in the comments what you want to see next, and I will try to make it happen in the next week or two, because you know what, I love you guys so much, and you guys watching these videos is just honestly the most amazing thing ever. This guy has Egolem. I love slamming Egolem players, so hopefully we can get this defended, and hopefully he doesn't do anything too crazy here. Okay, I'm going to play the defensive Mortar just because we want to pull that Egolem if he does anything. And if he's using like Void or something, then, you know, we want to bait that out. He does have the bats going in there, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go ahead and play the arrows here. That'll just help kind of really deal with everything. We can also go ahead and play the Ice Wizard to deal with that, and that's going to be defended. But then he's going to play the MegaKnight in the back, which is honestly crazy. I don't know what to say. Okay, it's looking like this is going to be like a constant defense type of game. Let's go ahead and play the Freak Machine there, and then, you know, we'll figure out what he's going to do afterwards, because he played the Lightning. Now we can go ahead and play the Cannon card. I just wanted to wait for all of that stuff before we stacked up, and then the Cannon card should slam that MegaKnight as it walks halfway across the world. What was it doing? Okay, okay, let's go ahead and play the Evil Mortar now, and let's get some bats in here as well, just to really put the pressure on this guy. He's going to play his Freak Machine, but don't worry, we are going to out-slam this kid and out-freak him. So we'll take out the massive Goblin thing there. I don't even know what it's called. I guess maybe that is the Goblinstein, and then the actual Goblin dude is the Mad Scientist. I don't know, man. I don't know the lore here, but let's go ahead and play the arrows on all of that. We have the Egolem pretty low, which is good. We'll play the Ice Wizard here. Actually, we probably shouldn't have done that, because he's probably going to Lightning if I had to guess. Let's pop the ability here just to shred that Nightwitch, and then we do get a Mortar Lock, but again, he used the Lightning, so we can go ahead and play the bats here. And we have to kind of start getting some offense going here, I feel like. We're not generating enough, but we will get some really nice damage there, actually. So we evened that up pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go ahead, and we got all of that walking in. He's going for a massive push here. Holy crap. If we can defend this, man. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's make all of that walk. Let's go ahead and play the Mortar up high here. And then let's go ahead and play the Ice Wizard here as well, just because. And, okay, let's go ahead and cycle some bats here. This is going to be so dangerous. Holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Goblinstein here. And then let's go ahead and pop the ability just to really shred through everything and help defend everything. He does have the Evo Skellies there, but the ability will defend it. Oh my goodness, that is so broken. The fact that we defended all of that is insane. That was a massive push, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and play the cannon card here. He's probably going to lightning, so we can go ahead and miner on the tower. That way if he lightnings, he won't have enough to defend anything else. Let's go ahead and get a goblin gang going here. We will get some elixir back from that Egolem as well, so we'll get another mortar down. Then we can go ahead and place some arrows onto the tower. Let's go ahead and get some bats going here as well. We do have the mortar lock, and that's going to be a win. So let's give him a good game, and let's give him a good luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.